Good evening and thanks for joining us here at 10 on your Labor Day. I'm Joe Paris. Brian and Morgan are taking the evening off. But yes, it is that time again. Summer is technically getting to the end point, and so float season's also on its way out. News Channel 7's Abby Davis was at Barber Park earlier today talking with people making their final trip down the Boise River for the season. Abby, was it pretty busy out there?
Well, Joe, it definitely was. People showed up for the last official float of the season. And our meteorologist, Bree Agers, has been talking all day about the record-breaking temperatures that we've been having. But those aren't the only records being broken this summer. Floating the Boise River is nonstop fun for this Boy Scout troop.
Yeah, I guarantee as soon as the boys get in the water, it will be a 2-hour water fight all the way to Ann Morrison Park.
Scoutmaster Mark Westcott says his troop floats the river several times a season.
A couple of days on the river is a great way to spend an afternoon.
Monday marked the end of the official float season. Boy Scouts weren't the only ones having fun. Ava Fulmer says her family floats the river 4 or 5 times every year.
I really like floating the river with my family, because it's just so peaceful and it's just a great family bonding experience.
Her favorite part?
Yeah, I just like the rapids and stuff like that, and going down the waterfalls. It's really fun because you don't really know what's going to happen.
It was a record-breaking year. Ada County Parks and Waterways Director Scott Coburg says over 150,000 people floated down the river this summer. On their busiest days, that's about 1,000 people every hour.
Boise and the valley are just becoming so much more popular that everybody that's local floats the river, and then we get people from all over the country that come here as tourists to do this as one of many activities in our outdoor environment here.
He says it's really a unique experience.
It's pretty uncommon to actually have a recreational activity where you can float in this clean, clear, beautiful cold river right into the heart of downtown Boise.
People can still float the river after Monday, but floats and raft rentals are closed and shuttle services are over. Coburg says staying safe should always be the top priority, and that a safe float is a fun float.
Make sure you have life jackets for everybody in your party. Make sure you told somebody when you're floating and when you'll be done. Wear proper footwear, make sure you're hydrated on the river as well, and paddle actively away from the banks and overhanging limbs and trees and things like that.
And while float season is over for Troop 132, Westcott says they're already anticipating next season's water fights.
We will be back next year.
I also spoke with another young girl who told me she floats the Boise River 2 or 3 times a week. That's right, a week with her grandma. So you can really see just how special a tradition this is for so many people.
Well, it's also a perfect way to cool down. I imagine one of the popular comments to you was that it was super hot.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Okay, well, that's the best way to beat the heat in the city of trees. Abby Davis reporting for us on our Monday night. Thanks so much.